FCConnect exists to model and create effective small groups by developing, equipping, and training small group leaders. It's taking all of those things to help promote and sustain true community at First Christian Church. There are so many benefits to joining a small group. There's accountability, discipleship, fellowship, Bible study, developing new relationships with people, as well as broadening and deepening your relationship with Jesus Christ. It's those types of things that are hard to achieve 1 hour on Sunday, but it's very easy within a small group setting. That's what FCConnect is all about.
A small group, especially in a church the size of First Christian, is just a more intimate group of people that you can fellowship with on a regular basis.
To me, a small group is true, authentic Christian community. I think that what many of us experienced when we grew up in smaller churches were really small groups, because those church members were able to care for each other and to look after the spiritual concerns as well as the well-being of the individuals. I think in a bigger church like ours, that's what small groups are able to accomplish.
Small group for us has just been a time to fellowship, a time to come together and study God's Word and build each other up and really establish the relationships that are real and genuine.
A small group has called me to a closer walk with Jesus. It's made me a better disciple. Through leading a small group, it's made me study more, and it's kept me on my toes spiritually.
First of all, we've gotten to know a lot more people in the church. It's really gotten us involved with the church.
We've become involved with Powerhouse through doing the small group. We've also become involved with the First Christmas.
I've been a member of a small group for the last 25 years. Not the same group, but various groups as I've lived in other places. Some of the people that were in my small group 25 years ago still know me better than anyone outside of my marriage.
It changed my life forever, and I didn't know it until I was reading the testimony that Brian wrote for our application to Columbus Christian School. And in that, in addition to Lee Strobel's books, he attributed his salvation to the fellowship in our small group, and that to me is priceless.
I think that's the way Christ designed the church, for people to be in fellowship and worshiping and relating to each other in a small enough group where they can have intimate friendship.
Sometimes when you walk into a big church like First Christian Church, it can be a very intimidating atmosphere. There are so many people in there and you don't know them. When you get involved with a small group, it's a great way to break that down and get to know people on a level and become very involved with people.
Well, if you're like Tracy and I, you maybe sat in the pews for a few years and maybe you showed up on Sunday and you just got a sense that God was calling you to get more involved. And we were invited into a small group, and what it's done for us is we've established some relationships, we've grown in our faith, and it's provided a source to get connected to the church.